Next up on the MCU marathon, we have Guardians of the Galaxy, directed by James Gunn, starring Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Vin Diesel, Bradley Cooper, Karen Gillan, and Lee Pace as the villain. We also have a bunch of supporting characters. We also have Michael Rooker as Yondu, and this movie is the first Marvel movie not to be fully on Earth. Yeah, there's a nerd sequence in the beginning, but it's not the focus. We learn more about the galaxy in this movie. And this was a big risk for Marvel because they've been playing on the safer ground with characters like Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, um, basically, and Hulk. Basically, those are the characters. So decided, let's go to space. We need to meet so we can introduce Thanos as a villain. They do show Thanos in this movie for a very short scene, and Thanos is the father of Gamora and Nebula, basically. Now, this movie, yeah, it was a big risk for Marvel because who are the Guardians of the Galaxy? Like, not a lot of people knew them, and most people who knew them were just comic fans. So this was a big risk since none of the characters were really big. I mean, at least with Iron Man, he was like a B-level hero, and he did have like a cartoon, I think, back in the day. Captain America is pretty popular, Thor is popular, and Hulk is pretty popular. So they were somewhat well known. The Guardians of the Galaxy, not really. So this was based on the rebooted comic, and man, this risk paid off. Guardians of the Galaxy is probably the funniest Marvel movie. It's basically a comedy, and it's one of the few Marvel movies that I can forgive for like undercutting the moment, since that's what the Guardians of the Galaxy are. The soundtrack in this movie is amazing. Like, the songs are super memorable. Like the opening where like he plays "Come and Get Your Love," dancing to get the next Infinity Stone, which is the Power Stone, which is the orb, and he plays "I Want You Back" is played in the credits. He plays a lot of songs like "Ooh Child," "Cherry Bomb," "Fooled Around in Love," "Pina Colada," "Spirit in the Sky." I think that was only in the trailer, but a lot of really good songs were played in this movie, and the soundtrack sold really well for a reason. The soundtrack fit the movie, fit the theme, and the characters in this movie were great. Star Lord was a well written character. Gamora is well written as well. Drax is good, and Dave Bautista is a pretty good actor, and he's surprisingly good actor, and he's getting quite a good resume with Spectre and Blade Runner 2049, which is he wasn't in that a lot, but he was really good in that for the short scenes he was in. And what else? Yeah, Rocket Raccoon, really good character. Love Rocket Raccoon. Okay, I'm just gonna do the review with him.
You gotta be
I've never been this more attached to the character since I was really
kidding me. I
concerned.
told you I had a plan.
I was really concerned for the characters since they were so likable, even though they're kind of like jerks, but they're likable. I love the banter between them. The villain was, he was okay. He was just there, but the character interactions more than made up for it. I was never more entertained. It's one of the most entertaining Marvel movies. A pleasant surprise, but Guardians of the Galaxy gets a 5 out of me. It's a really good movie, and definitely one of the Marvel's best. Now let's go look at the sequel of the most successful movie in their franchise, The Avengers.